ready.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find award-winning schools for students of all ages in a family-friendly community. Waiting here for you.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Great things are happening in Haysville. A beautiful new activity center near Riggs Park to get in shape and have fun. A nationally recognized school system with new state-of-the-art facilities. Great people, great neighborhoods, a great place to grow a family. So say hello to Haysville.
Say hello to Haysville now.
It's summer in Haysville, with families enjoying our hometown market. Plenty of summer activities and celebrations to last a lifetime. Join us for summertime fun.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Wait for the things you want. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease. Why wait for a killer TV or audio system? I don't want to wait. Why wait for efficient new kitchen and laundry appliances? Why wait for furniture with style or a comfortable new mattress? Get it now. Why wait for an awesome new computer? Get the leading brands, the latest styles, and the hottest features, all with flexible payments you can afford. No credit needed, no hassles, and delivery is included. Everyone is approved. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease.
I don't want to wait anymore.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find miles of lighted hike and bike trails that take you through beautiful neighborhoods and parks. Visit our activity center and see what you've been missing.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Are you ready?
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find award-winning schools for students of all ages in a family-friendly community, waiting here for you.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Great things are happening in Haysville, a beautiful new activity center near Riggs Park to get in shape and have fun. A nationally recognized school system with new state-of-the-art facilities, great people, great neighborhoods, a great place to grow a family. So say hello to Haysville.
Say hello to Haysville now.
It's summer in Haysville, with families enjoying our hometown market, plenty of summer activities, and celebrations to last a lifetime. Join us for summertime fun.
Say hello to Haysville now.
things you want. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease. Why wait for a killer TV or audio system?
I don't wanna wait.
Why wait for efficient new kitchen and laundry appliances? Why wait for furniture with style or a comfortable new mattress? Get it now. Why wait for an awesome new computer? Get the leading brands, the latest styles, and the hottest features, all with flexible payments you can afford. No credit needed, no hassles, and delivery is included. Everyone is approved. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease.
I don't wanna wait anymore.
On Friday night. Come from behind victory. Aviators did not get going until the 5th inning. That is in there for a strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hot day here in southern Kansas. Hot and windy. Temperature 94 degrees. Heat index of 102. Wind out of the south at 20. At least hard enough to blow your computer off. That is just outside 2-2 now. Grandpa used to say it was hotter than a snake's hind end in a West Texas wagon rut. So there's one of the few things I can say here on the air. I cleaned it up a little bit there for in case there's any children listening, or my brother. And a 2-2. Swung on and missed. Fooled him on the pitch, so Jansen is down for out number 1. Good start for the Aviators. That's something that Coach Bungeberg was talking about, is getting the leadoff man out, keeping him off the base paths. Here is Adam Haller. He's a second baseman. Out of Cal State East Bay. Hitless on the young season, steps in from the right side. This is his first look at Copland, the right-hander out of Manchester. First pitch swinging, lined to Omahan at shortstop, and that'll do it for Haller. 2 outs now. Here is the designated hitter, Connor Van Cleve. He is out of KU. He's been a tough out the last 2 days. He has scalded a couple of balls. Wind blowing out here at Vulcan Field. Big ballpark. I don't think it matters for this young man. Steps in from the left side and takes a ball. And the 1-0 is low. Copland trying to get the Athletics in order here in the top of the first. And a 2-0. High and away, 3-0 now. Viecchio will be up next. And that's right down the middle, 3 balls and a strike. We'll get to the standings in just a moment. Not much change. And the 3-1. That is a good strike at the knees. So Copland able to get back in this count after going to a 3-0 count. 3-2 now. 2 outs, nobody on. Just underway. That is going to be up the middle for a base hit. That was kind of fisted in on his hands, able to pull his hands in and drive it up the middle. And that is a 2-out base hit for Connor Van Cleve. He continues to swing a very hot bat. Here is Viecchio out of Pepperdine. He will do the catching tonight. Runner at first base. 2 outs. Just underway in Haysville, top of the first. Game 3 of the series. Series even 1 apiece. And that is low, ball 1. Strike 1 is going to be very important for Taylor Copland as the game progresses. And the pitch, that is foul down this way, just out of reach. Thought we had a souvenir, Chris. Not this time. No protection down here, just these wonderful hands that I have. That makes you sleep good at night. And Van Cleve is running. Throw down. Throw is on the money, and Van Cleve will be caught stealing. Oh, actually, Gutierrez dropped the ball. Smith put it right on the dot. Ball and the runner arrived at about the same place, so credit Van Cleve with a stolen base. That doesn't happen very often. So Viecchio with an opportunity to drive in a run here in the top of the first. And a 2-1. That is in there for a strike. Good fastball from Copland. 2-2. Viecchio with 3 hits on the season. Driven in 1. And here's the 2-2. Just gets a piece of it off the end of the bat. Count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. A's are coached by Tony Gonzalez, Robert Beltran, Taylor Doan, and Ryan Roth. And the 2-2. That is popped up. Looks like the shortstop, Omahan, will make the call and the play, and that'll do it. The A's will leave one. We've played a half an inning. No score from Haysville. We'll be back.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find miles of lighted hike and bike trails that take you through beautiful neighborhoods and parks. Visit our activity center and see what you've been missing.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Alrighty, welcome back. We understand there were some technical difficulties and we did not get the Dodge City lineup. We'll run that next time around. Here is how Haysville will go. Shea Gutierrez will lead it off and play second base. He's out of Incarnate Word. Garrett McCarthy out of Mission College will bat second and play center field. The designated hitter will be Carter Cross out of the University of Nebraska. Damon Nixon will be in the cleanup spot out of Florence Darlington Tech. He will play third base. Zach Nagalski will be out in right field. He's out of Wisconsin, Milwaukee. And Jake Passau, he will hit sixth. He will play first base out of Milwaukee Tech. And Byron Smith will do the catching out of Point Loma. Campbell Quirk will be out in left field. He's out of Monmouth College. And rounding out the order will be Trevor Omahan out of the University of San Diego. That's how the Aviators will go. They are 1-4 on the season. Coached by Lance Spongeberg and Michael Thompson. Here is Shea Gutierrez. He will lead it off. Defensively for the Athletics, left to right in the outfield, Johnson, Cullen, and Nanny. Jansen will be over at shortstop, at third base. Haddad at short, Holler at second, Cruz at first. Fiacchio will be doing the catching, and Villegas will be on the mound. First pitch swinging, lined to Jansen, and Gutierrez puts a charge into it, but he's going to come up empty. One pitch and one out. Here is Garrett McCarthy out of Mission College. Steps in from the right side. Couple of hits on the season. Hitting 167. First pitch swinging. Bounce to the shortstop. Haddad gets a big hop. Unable to manage it. And that will be an error. So McCarthy will reach. Ground ball just about a step to his right. Looked like he was thinking about throwing it before he got it. And McCarthy will reach on the error. And the Aviators have a runner aboard here with one out. Carter Cross now out of Nebraska, hitting in the DH spot. Good lead over there by McCarthy. Always a threat to run. And he hit him. So first and second now, as Carter is going to wear that one. That'll bring up the cleanup guy, Damon Nixon. Anthony Villegas is out of Biola University. Last spring, 11 innings of work, gave up 18 hits, 18 runs, only walked 5, struck out 8. Opponents hit 353 against him. Nixon up there, he will hit from the left side, right on left matchup, first and second, one out, and he takes a pitch low, ball one. Nixon hitting 306 on the young season. He is nursing a thigh injury, trying to get that one back. He has squared the ball up very well lately. And that is inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Nixon out of Florence Darlington Tech. Switch hitter. And he takes a strike. Good fastball from Villegas. 2 balls and a strike, 1 out. Gutierrez first pitch swinging, lines to the third baseman. McCarthy reached on an error. Cross hit by a pitch. And you're up to date here in the bottom of the first. Villegas going to step off and chase everybody back. A lot of speed on the base paths at the moment. And looks like Nixon is going to step out and make him start over. And a 2-1. That is in the dirt. Dug out nicely by Fiacchio. Three and one out. A's at risk of loading them up right here in the bottom of the first. And both runners are going. skied to left. Long run for the left fielder, Johnson, and that will land in foul ground. So a double steal going for the Aviators. Try to mix things up a little bit. Try to put some pressure on this Dodge City defense. Rubber game of the series. Each club with a win. Scored 10-5 last night. It really wasn't that close. Aviators got a few runs there in the ninth to make it close. Here's the 3-2. Swung on and missed. Good hack by Nixon. He will come up empty. That's out number 2. This will bring up Zach Nagalski. So if Nagalski's able to reach, it'll be Passau. Nagalski out of University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee. First pitch to him. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. Windy night here at the ballpark. Pop-ups are going to be an adventure. Holding papers up here is an adventure. And the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in there for a call strike. Nagalski in the hole here. 0-2. 1 hit on the season. Try to put something in play here. And Villegas with the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that'll do it. 2 strikeouts in the inning. Aviators will leave a couple. We've played 1. No score from Haysville. We'll be back.
Are you ready?
And welcome back. We go to the top of the second. We understand due to some technical problems you couldn't hear us the first time around. We gave the Dodge City order. We'll give it again. Owen Jansen will lead it off and play third base. He's out of Purdue. Adam Holler will be at second base out of Cal State East Bay, and out of KU will be the designated hitter Connor Van Cleve. Dante Fiicchio out of Pepperdine will do the catching and bat cleanup. Jake Cruz will be over at first base out of Delta College. Dylan Johnson out of Fresno State will play left field. Dalen Nanny out of Arizona Western will be in right field and hit 7th. Hitting 8th will be Isaiah Haddad. He is out of Fresno State, and he will be at shortstop. Kyle Cullen will hit 9th out of Stephen F. Austin. He is in center field. Inning number 2 for Taylor Copland. So far, so good. Faced 4 hitters. Gave up 1 hit in the first. It'll be 5, 6, and 7 for the Athletics. Cruz, Johnson, and Nanny scheduled. Here is Jake Cruz. Steps in from the left side. He's out of Delta College. Hitting .286. First pitch from Copland is skied to center. Looks like McCarthy has a beat on it right in his tracks. And we'll haul it in for out number 1. 1 pitch and 1 out. Doesn't get much better than that. So 17 pitches for Copland in the first inning. Here's Dylan Johnson out of Fresno State, also a left-hander. And the pitch, that is low from what I can see. We had a big gust of wind and a small dirt storm here in Haysville. And the 1-0 is wide, 2 balls and a strike. Pretty tight zone back there so far. And the 2-0. That's in there for a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Copland, a very quick worker. which everybody appreciates. And a 2-1. Off-speed pitch swung through and missed. Good change of pace there from Copland, 2-2. Dodge City hitting .288 as a team. They're giving up 7.27 runs a game. So giving up a lot of runs. 3-2. Here it is. That is grounded to second base. Gutierrez up with it over to first in time. And so far, so good for the Aviators in the top of the second. 2 outs now. Here is Dalen Nanny. Nanny out of Arizona Western. He's playing right field tonight. 1 base hit so far. First pitch to him. Good change of pace in there for a strike. Soft stuff early gives you lots of options later. And the 0-1. Fastball is low and away. 1-1. And the 1-1. That is in there for a strike. Good frame job from Byron Smith. 1-2. Can Copland get him in order? Here it is. That is filleted down the left field line. Foul. Just foul by a foot. Long run there for Quirk. A lot of room here to cover. Great big ballpark here in Haysville. 350 down the line. 385 in the alleys. And they say about 425 to center. Actually, I think it's a different area code out there. It's a big ballpark. Also the high school field for the campus Colts, and usually in the springtime the wind is blowing in, so the ball doesn't get out of here too often in the spring. Here's the 1-2. That is popped up. Looks like Nixon will make the call and the play, and that'll do it. So the A's go in order in the top of the second. We've played 1.5, no score. We'll be back.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find award-winning schools for students of all ages in a family-friendly community. Waiting here for you.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Great things are happening in Haysville.
And welcome back. Going to the home half of the second. It will be 6, 7, and 8 for the Aviators. Passau, Smith, and Quirk scheduled. Vegas out for inning number 2. Faced 5 hitters and threw 12 pitches. Here is Jake Passau. Steps in from the right side out of Milwaukee Tech. First pitch swing, that's down the line, and that will be in there for a base hit. Left fielder Johnson up with it quickly, going to hold Passau to a single, and that's good news for Aviator fans. So Passau will lead it off with a base hit right down the line, and that'll bring up Byron Smith, the catcher. Comes from San Diego, California. Freshman year at Point Loma. Will be going to college in Los Angeles next year. And the first pitch to him is low, ball 1. Smith hitting .261, 6 hits on the year. He's driven in 3. Steps in from the right side. Been doing the primary brunt of the catching, has pitched 2 innings. Stay tuned, that may happen again. Throw over, and Passau back easily. Passau runs very well. Expect him to steal a base or 2 or 3. First pitch, swung on and missed. 1-1. Actually, that's pitch number 2. 1 ball and 1 strike to the catcher. Aviators hitting 196 as a team. They only got one guy hitting over 300 in the roster. That is Jack Cuccinata, hitting 333. And a pitch off speed is taken low. Good plate discipline there by Smith. Fed him some fried crappie today. I think that was a first for him. He wasn't quite sure what to make of that, but I think he liked it. And a 2-1. Throw over. Oh, that's going to be down the line. That's going to roll for a month of Sundays. So Passau up with it. Second baseman over. And Passau treading for third. He'll have to get down and will reach. So Passau will end up at third base on the throwing error from Villegas. One thing pitchers need to understand about this ballpark, any miscues and that ball is going to roll for a week. And that's exactly what happened there. So credit Villegas with an error. Aviators have something cooking. Nobody out. Runner at third base. 2 balls and a strike to the catcher, Smith. That's inside. That squirts away from the catcher. And here is Passau. He will make it without a play. And the Aviators are on the board first, courtesy of some miscues by the Athletics. Aviators now lead at 1-0. We're in the bottom of the second. 3 balls and a strike to Byron Smith. Wind blowing hard out of the south, 20 with gust higher. Here's the 3-1. Good hack. Swung on and bounced foul. He was all over it. Aviators hitting 196. Coach Spongeberg would like to see that up around 280 by the time we get to about the 2nd or 3rd week in July. And a 3-2. Swung on and fouled back. Smith stays alive, making Villegas work for it. Eighth pitch of the at-bat. Off-speed pitch, that is bounced foul. Just missed a double by a few feet. And we'll go back and do it again. Count remains 3 balls and 2 strikes. If you're in the area, plenty of time to get out here. Some tasty treats at the concession stand. Here's the 3-2. That is into right field for a base hit. Just pulled his hands in and went inside out with that pitch. And Smith will be aboard with a base hit. So that's 2 base hits in the ball game for the Aviators. That will bring up Campbell Quirk out of Monmouth College. Quirk hitting from the left side, playing left field. Aviators lead at 1-0. We're in the bottom of the second. Quirk 1 hit on the season. First pitch to him is low. One ball and no strikes. 2 hits for the Aviators. No hits for the Athletics. And the pitch, that's high and away. 2 balls and no strikes. Quirk can kind of sit back and look for a pitch here. Villegas having to throw quite a few more pitches than he did the first inning. And the 2-0. High and away. 3 balls and no strikes. You got to wonder if Quirk may be taken here or they will turn him loose. 3 balls and no strikes. Quirk 5 walks on the season. I think he would be content with walk number 6 right here. That would make runners at first and second. We won't get ahead of ourselves. Here's the 3-0. And that is right down the middle. Three balls and a strike. Hitters count for Quirk. And 3-1 to throw over. That is by the first baseman. And Smith will be down to second base. Ball did not roll as far away. I think that got a piece of Smith on the way by, so he slowed it up a little. So another throwing error for Villegas. Runner in scoring position right now. 3-1 to Quirk. Swung on and missed. Had a good hack at a fastball. 3-2. Quirk, no RBIs on the season. He would like to change that right here. 3-2. Nobody out. Runner at second base. 1 run across for the Aviators. Here it is. That is fouled back. Good at bat for Campbell Quirk. And a 3-2. Swung on and missed. And Quirk will go down here in the bottom of the second. 1 out now in the inning. 9-hole man Trevor Omahan out of the University of San Diego. Omahan over at second base. Has already been busy so far this game. Three hits on the season, a couple of RBIs, hitting 167. First pitch is swung on and missed. No balls and a strike. And the 0-1 swung on and fouled straight back. Looked like he was right on it. Just got under it. 0-2 now. Omahan trying to put something in play. Smith at second. Reached on a base hit. 1 run across. Aviators lead it 1-0. Off-speed pitch in the dirt. Dug out nicely by Fiachio. 1-2. 1-2. 1 out. That is swung on and in the dirt, and that'll get away. Throw down to first. Throw and Omahan reach at the same time, and that'll be out number 2. Good hustle by Fiachio to scamper and get the ball and throw him out. Out number 2 now. Smith down to third. Top of the order here is Shea Gutierrez out of Incarnate Word. He lined out on the first pitch in inning number 1. Coaching staff would like to see a little more urgency out of hitters. And that's a ball low. Gutierrez with 5 runs batted in, hitting .269. Pretty much an everyday player. And that is a fastball at the knees. That'll even it up 1-1. Now bottom of the second. 2 outs, runner at third. And the pitch, that is bounced to the left side. Third baseman Jansen tried to cut it off. And that'll be a base hit and an RBI for Gutierrez. Smith will score. That'll make it 2-0 Aviators. Three hits now for the Aviators. And here is Garrett McCarthy in the dirt. And Gutierrez will be at second base on the wild pitch. McCarthy reached on an error. He's out of Mission College, 0 for 1 today. McCarthy out in center field today. Runner at second base now, 2 outs, 2 runs across. And that is bounced to the shortstop. Haddad up with it, over to first in time. That'll do it. So the Aviators will strand 1, but get 2. We've played 2. Aviators 2, Dodge City nothing. We'll be back.
A beautiful new activity center near Riggs Park to get in shape and have fun. A nationally recognized school system with new state-of-the-art facilities, great people, great neighborhoods, a great place to grow a family. So say hello to Haysville.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And we're back. We go to the top of the third. Aviators lead it 2-0. 8, 9, and 1 scheduled for the Athletics. It will be Haddad, Cullen, and top of the order, Jansen. Copland out for inning number 3. 30 pitches through 2 innings. Pretty economical. Can live with that. 19 and 11. Shows bunt and takes a strike. Haddad 1 hit in the series. Redshirt freshman out of Fresno State. And he takes a ball wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And that is a fastball. That's fouled back. Ball and 2 strikes now to the shortstop out of Fresno State. And the 1-2 swung on or missed, smothered nicely by Smith. He'll pick it up down to first for the out. So that's the 3rd inning in a row that the Aviators have retired the leadoff man. Very good news for Aviator fans. Second strikeout of the game for Copland. Here's Kyle Cullen, center fielder out of Stephen F. Austin. 1 for 4 in the season. First pitch to him. That is low, ball 1. And that is low and away. Didn't miss by much. 2 balls and no strikes. Copland trying to get the Athletics in order. 2 innings in a row. That's high and in. 3-0. Copland at risk of walking his first man. And that is high and away. 4-pitch walk to Cullen. Cullen, the 9-hole man. Usually they got guys in the 9-hole. It's because they don't have a 10-hole. Just keeping it real, folks. Top of the order now, Owen Jansen. Strikeout victim in the first. He's out of Purdue, left-handed hitter. Third baseman. Good lead over there. Throw over, and he's got him. Cullen was leaning. Copland snap throw over, and he never got to the bag. So that'll be 1 out, or 2 outs now in the inning. That'll help. Got to think that Copland might have been a little bit frustrated about walking the 9-hole man. That is swung on and missed. Oh, 1 now to Jansen. 2 outs. Nobody on. Top of 3. Off-speed pitch is going to hit him. So Jansen will wear that one. That looked like an off-speed pitch that really got away from Copland. Got some early chipping going back and forth between the A's and Aviators. 2 outs, runner at first base, courtesy of a hit by pitch. Here's Adam Holler out of Cal State East Bay. And he takes a fastball right down the middle for a strike. Lined out to the shortstop in inning number 1. He is 0 for 1. Hitless on the young season. And the pitch to him. And he's going to hit him. So back-to-back hit by pitches, which is very uncharacteristic of Copland. Usually very accurate. He will go to the rosin bag, try to dry things up a little bit. Not the time to face Van Cleve. A couple of guys on. 2 outs. Singled and stolen base. He is 1 for 1 today out of KU. That is a strike at the knees. Wasn't very well received by the Athletics faithful. No balls and a strike to the big feller in the designated hitter spot. Off-speed pitch. That is fouled away. He was fooled on the pitch. So he's behind in the count, 0-2. Yeah, the good thing about this wind, there's no gnats tonight. In case you're keeping score at home. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Oh, 2 now, 2 outs, runners at first and second. A couple of hit by pitches. Off-speed pitch high. Tried to get him to chase something up around his eyeballs, and he held up. Good plate discipline there by Connor Van Cleve out of the University of Kansas. And the pitch swung on and missed. That one got by him. Copland with a good fastball. And the Athletics will strand a couple. We've played 1.5. Athletics nothing. Haysville 2. We'll be right back.
It's summer in Haysville, with families enjoying our hometown market. Plenty of summer activities and celebrations to last a lifetime. Join us for summertime fun.
Say hello to Haysville now.
things you want. Get it now at Hometown Sales Leads.
And welcome back. We go to the home half of the third. All Aviators so far, they lead it 2-0 over the Athletics from Dodge City. Aviators got game 1. Dodge City got game 2. Rubber game tonight to win the series. 3, 4, and 5 scheduled for Haysville. Be Cross, Nixon, and Nogalski. Vegas out for inning number 3 of work. And the first pitch to Cross is low. Cross hit by pitch in inning number 1. 10 hits on the season. That is popped up. That will be an adventure. Looks like the shortstop Haddad will be making the call. And the catch in shallow center field for out number 1. Was not an easy pop-up. He made it look easy. 1 out now. Here's Damon Nixon. And he takes a strike. Nixon, a strikeout victim in inning number 1. He's 0 for 1. Hits from the left side. Is a switch hitter. Off-speed pitch swung through and missed. And that's strike 2. Out of Florence Darlington Tech. 4 hits in the season. And the 0-2. That's a good fastball on the outside corner. And that is wide, ball 1. And the 1-2. That is wide, 2-2 now. I think whoever is doing the eye scores has made some mistakes on Villegas. His pitch count does not appear to be accurate. That is bounced to the left side. Jansen up with it over to first and will retire Nixon. That is out number 2. Here is Zach Nagalski out of Wisconsin with Milwaukee. Strikeout victim in the first. And he hit him. So a hit by pitch for Nagalski, and he will be down to first base with 2 outs. So a couple of hit by pitches for Haysville and a couple for the Athletics. So 4 guys hit by pitch, and we're not even through the 3rd inning. Here is Jake Passau. Singled and scored. First pitch swinging, strike 1. 2 outs. Nagalski down at first base, courtesy of a hit by pitch. Good lead over there. And a fastball is waved through, and he's in the hole 0-2. Passau out of Milwaukee Tech. And the 0-2 swung on and missed. Looked to be fooled on the pitch, but that'll do it. Aviators will leave 1. We've played 3 innings from Haysville. Aviators 2, Dodge City nothing. We'll be back.
Wait for a killer TV or audio system.
I don't wanna wait.
Why wait for efficient new kitchen and laundry appliances? Why wait for furniture with style or a comfortable new mattress? Get it now. Why wait for an awesome new computer? Get the leading brands, the latest styles, and the hottest features, all with flexible payments you can afford. No credit needed, no hassles, and delivery is included. Everyone is approved. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease.
I don't wanna wait anymore.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find miles of lighted hike and bike trails that take you through beautiful neighborhoods and parks. Visit our activity center and see what you've been missing.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And welcome back. Go to the top of the fourth. Aviators lead it 2-0. Copland out for inning number 4. 46 total pitches through 3 innings, so pretty economical there. 4, 5, and 6 scheduled for Dodge City. Fakio, Johnson, and Nanny scheduled. Fakio out of Pepperdine doing the catching. And he takes a strike. Popped up to the shortstop last time at bat. He's 0 for 1. 3 hits on the season. And that's in the dirt. 1 ball and 1 strike. Dodge City will begin a series at El Dorado tomorrow. Haysville will be off tomorrow. That is swung on and popped foul. One and 2 now to the catcher. That just missed. Must have been outside because that was thigh high. 2-2 now. Two balls, 2 strikes. That is popped up again. Looks like the second baseman, Gutierrez, will make the play for out number 1. 1 out in the top of the 4th. Aviators a day off tomorrow. A couple of non-conference games Tuesday and Wednesday with Oklahoma City. And the next league contest will be with Great Bend. They will be in Thursday, Friday, and Saturday for a 3-game Jayhawk League tilt. First pitch to Cruz is outside. Cruz out of Delta College. Got a trash bag blown across the field. And that is popped foul. Kind of reminds me of the old Candlestick Park with trash blown around everywhere. 1-1. That is popped up. Looks like Nixon has a beat on it and will make the play. That was a big league pop up there. Nixon stayed with it. That's out number 2. This win today, nothing is guaranteed. 2 outs now. Here's Dylan Johnson out of Fresno State, left-hander. 0 for 1 today. Bounced out to the right side in the second inning. 1 hit for the Athletics, 3 hits for the Aviators. That is swung on and missed. Good fastball from Copland. Copland with a chance to get the Athletics in order. That is fouled back. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. And a 1-2. High. Thought about it, checked his swing. 2-2. Dodge City 2-1. Aviators 1-4. That's a good off-speed pitch. It's fouled back. Just got a piece of it. Pretty good battle up there by Dylan Johnson. And the 2-2. Just missed. Well, we'll just leave it at that. It just missed. 3-2 now. And the pitch. That is drilled to center. That will get over the head of McCarthy and roll to the wall. And Johnson tearing for third, and he will make it easily, and that'll be a 2-out triple. Timing is everything in this business. One extra pitch will do you in at times. Dalen Nanny now out of Arizona Western, 0 for 1. 2 outs, runner at third base. And he takes the ball low. Nanny hitless in the series. Copeland out of the windup, runner at third base. And the pitch. Off-speed pitch, catches the outside corner, strike one. Getting some cloud cover here. It's much needed. That is in there for a strike on the inside corner, 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. That is fouled back. Count remains 1-2, 2 outs. Copeland trying to get his club off the field and preserve that 2-run lead. Here it is. Off-speed pitch way high. 2-2. Copeland out of Manchester. 4-year letterman there, just finished up. Struck out 194 in 4 years. Oh, fantastic career for Taylor Copeland. Off-speed pitch floats outside. 3-2 now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here it is. And it hit him. So Nanny will wear it. Third hit by pitch from Copeland. Runners at the corners now. Here is Isaiah Haddad. Haddad out of Fresno State, 0 for 1. Strikeout victim in the third. 1 hit on the season. He's driven in 1. Runners at the corners, 2 outs. That's in the dirt. Backhanded nicely by Smith. That saved a run. Ball and no strikes. Cannot give clubs extra outs. That is high and away. Smith going to go out and talk to him. I think that's a good idea. Smith probably telling him how things are done out in California. That didn't take long. 2 balls and no strikes. 2 outs. This has been the Aviators' nemesis. Prolonging innings. That is popped foul. 2-1. And the runner goes at first, and that is drilled. That'll get in the gap in left center. 1 hop the wall, 1 run will score. They're sending the trailing run, and he will score without a throw. The throw back behind, and Haddad is out at third. So it looks like they're going to credit Dodge City with 1 run. They are saying that the trail run did not score before Haddad was tagged out at third. There is some jawing back and forth going on between the 2 clubs, and that'll do it. So we have played 3.5, 2-1. Aviators. Will be right back.
Are you ready?
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find award-winning schools for students of all ages in a family-friendly community. Waiting here for you.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And welcome back. Go to the home half of the fourth. Athletics get on the board. They get one in the top of the fourth. 2-1 Aviators. Smith, Quirk, and Omahan scheduled here in the fourth inning. Smith 1 for 1 and a run scored. He is doing the catching tonight. Villegas out for inning number 4. And the pitch. Good fastball, swung on and fouled straight back. Scores from the Jayhawk League last night. Hayes beat El Dorado 10-2, and Liberal beat Derby 11-2. Of course, you know Dodge City beat Haysville 10-5. And the 0-1. And nasty curveball in there for a strike. And Smith in the hole 0-2. Got to give Villegas a little credit for that one. That one was filthy. Smith doing a little excavation in there. He is ready to go. The 0-2 swung on and missed. And that'll be out number 1. Didn't quite look like he was ready there. He was still doing some dirt work in there. And Villegas kind of quick pitched him a little bit, but here's Campbell Quirk. 0 for 1 today, strikeout in the second. Out of Monmouth College. 1 hit on the season. Pitch to him is popped up. Haddad going back. Looks like left fielder will make the call and will dive and get a glove on it and will come up empty. So that will go as a base hit for Campbell Quirk. That ball was in no man's land. Haddad initially had called it, and the wind pulled it into shallow left field. Quirk aboard. 1 out here in the bottom of the fourth. Here is Omahan out of the University of San Diego. And the pitch. That is bounced to the third baseman. He's up with it. Over to second for 1. Back to first. And they'll turn it. And that'll do it for the Aviators in the fourth. We've played 4. 2-1 Haysville. We'll be right back.
Great things are happening in Haysville, a beautiful new activity center near Riggs Park to get in shape and have fun. A nationally recognized school system with new state-of-the-art facilities, great people, great neighborhoods, a great place to grow a family. So say hello to Haysville.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And welcome back. We go to the top of the fifth, 2-1 ball game. Aviators cling to a one-run lead over the Athletics. Copeland out for inning number 5, 72 pitches through 4 innings. Gave up a run last inning. 9, 1, and 2 scheduled for the Athletics. Here's Kyle Cullen. He walked in the third, and he takes a pitch low, ball 1. Cullen out of Stephen F. Austin. 1 hit on the season, and the 1-0. That is driven to left field. That's going to get over the head of Quirk. That'll one help the wall. And Cullen into second base with a leadoff double. Just like that, the A's have something cooking.
Now batting your third baseman, number 22, Owen Jansen.
Top of the order now for the Athletics. Owen Jansen out of Purdue. 0 for 1 with a hit by pitch and a strikeout. 1 hit on the season. Runner at second base, no out. Aviators in a little bit of trouble here. That is bounced. That'll get up the middle. And they will send the runner. And here's the throw. And it's not in time. So Cullen will score, and that'll tie it up 2-2 here in the 5th. So that's a single. And Jansen down to second base as the throw was not cut off. Pretty good arm out there in center by McCarthy. Not much of a chance to get him. Now with a runner at second base, still nobody out. Here is Adam Haller out of Cal State East Bay. Takes a pitch low and away. Ball 1. 2 runs, 5 hits for the Athletics. 2 runs, 3 hits for the Aviators. And the pitch. That is bounced foul. Just missed a double down the third base line by a few feet. 1-1 now. Aviators with tomorrow off. Tuesday begins a 6-game homestand. Time to get out and see your Aviators. 2 with Oklahoma City and then 3 with Great Bend. And a 1-1. That's high. 2 balls and a strike. An attempted pick. That goes into center field. And Jansen over to third. So things unraveling a little bit for the Aviators here in the 5th. Runner at third base, nobody out, 1 run across. We're all tied up. Kind of an awkward move for Copland. He threw it in center field. And that will go as a throwing error. Pretty sloppy baseball by both clubs so far tonight. 2-1. Adam Haller, second baseman. That is bounced to the right side, first baseman. Pasau will smother, kind of an awkward hop. Kind of fielded that one with his body, did what he had to do. Checked the runner at third and stepped on it for out number 1. Good play over there by Pasau. 1 out now. Here is Connor Van Cleve. 1 for 2 tonight. Singled and stole a base in the first. Struck out in the third. First pitch to him. Missed low, I guess. Ball and no strikes. That's in the dirt. That's smothered nicely by Smith. That saved a run. Smith, nothing short of a wall back there. A lot asked of catchers nowadays. A lot of Pitchers throw that in the ball in the dirt intentionally. That is fouled back. Two balls and a strike. One out. Runner at third base. One run across. We're all tied up at 2. Here's the 2-1. Little excuse me swing. A run will score. Basal will take it himself and step on it for out number 2. The damage is done. Jansen scores, and he is the go-ahead run. A's now lead at 3-2. 2 outs now in the inning. Here is Faicchio out of Pepperdine. 0 for 2 today. Steps in from the right side. 3 hits on the season. He's been swinging a pretty hot bat. First pitch is in the dirt. Ball 1. 83 pitches for Copland through 4 2/3. And the 1-0, that's in there at the knees, 1-1. Good location from Copland. Wind appears to be diminishing a little bit. Still about 10 to 15 mile an hour straight out of the south. The 1-1, that is a soft liner to the shortstop. Omahan will take care of it, and that'll do it for the Athletics. But they get 2. They take the lead 3-2. We'll be right back.
It's summer in Haysville, with families enjoying our hometown market. Plenty of summer activities and celebrations to last a lifetime. Join us for summertime fun.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And we're back. We go to the home half of the 5th. Aviators are down 3-2. It'll be the top of the order. Gutierrez, McCarthy, and Cross scheduled here in the bottom of the 5th. Villegas out for inning number 5. One for 2 tonight. Singled in the second and was credited with an RBI. He takes a strike. Gutierrez, a second baseman out of Incarnate Word. Bottom of 5. Aviators down a run. That is down the line for a base hit. That'll be extra bases. Gutierrez around first. He is into second. Johnson, left fielder, up with it in the corner. And will hold Gutierrez to a double. Lead-off double by Gutierrez. And the Aviators are back in business here in the bottom of the 5th. Garrett McCarthy now out of Mission College. Reached on an error in the first. Bounced out in the second. He's 0 for 2. Couple of hits on the season. McCarthy out in center tonight. Runner at second base. Lead-off double by Gutierrez. And the pitch. That is a strike at the knees. 0-1. No balls and a strike. Nobody out. Off-speed pitch. That's inside. Count even now, 1-1. And that's low. 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count for McCarthy. See if he can't barrel one up right here, get it in the gap, score the run. Not sure it needs to be in the gap to score Gutierrez. Runs very well. And a 2-1. That is down the line, foul. Two balls, 2 strikes to McCarthy. And the pitch. Swung on, just got a piece of it. And he stays alive. Count remains 2-2. A couple of RBIs for McCarthy. Has scored 5 runs so far on the season, so he has been on. That's in the dirt. Tried to get him to chase. Pretty good stop by Fiacchio behind the plate. Three-2 now to McCarthy. Here it is. That is a strike at the knees. McCarthy tosses the bat away thinking it was ball 4. And that's out number 1. One out now. Here's Carter Cross. He will step in from Nebraska. 0 for 1 tonight, hit by a pitch in the first. Hitting .370. Him and Cuccinata is the only one that are hitting over 300. And the 0-1. Checked his swing. Umpire in the middle of the field who really can't see that play says he went. 0-2. Everybody seemed to be letting him know about it. And the 0-2. That's high. Carter Cross, a very good contact hitter. Good 2-strike hitter. And the 1-2. That is bounced to the left side. High hopper for the shortstop, Haddad, over to first and gets Carter Cross by a step. Gutierrez over to third, and that'll be out number 2. You know, a lot of umpires realize that they can't see the play, and they will call a no swing every time. Looks like time is called. Looks like there is somebody been ejected. Or maybe not. Told somebody to get in the dugout. Must have been a reserve player. Continue to banter back and forth between the umpire and the field about the check swing. First pitch to Damon Nixon, swung on and missed for strike 1. Nixon 0 for 2 tonight out of Florence Darlington Tech. Strikeout and a bounce out tonight. That's in the dirt. That is smothered nicely by Fiacchio. Both catchers tonight doing a bang-up job behind the plate. Be up to Nixon to keep things going here in the bottom of the 5th. Aviators trail 3-2. And the 1-1. Swung on and missed. Good curveball from Villegas. 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Nixon at third base tonight. Been swinging a pretty hot bat. And the pitch, that's high and away. Tried to get him to chase something out of the zone. Good discipline by Nixon. And a 2-2. That misses wide. 3-2. Good job by Damon Nixon to work it to a full count. And here's the 3-2. That is swung on and fouled back. He was all over that off-speed pitch. Just got under it a smidge. 3-2, 2 outs. Runner at third. Gutierrez led it off with a double. Cross moved him over, and that's been it. And a 3-2. That is fouled down our way, just out of our reach. Gonna get one yet. Three balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That is smoked through the left side for a base hit. And that'll tie it up. Nixon with a 3-2 base hit to left field. Good job of hit it right where it was pitched. And that will be a 2-out base hit for Nixon. Credit him with an RBI. And here is Zach Nagalski. Actually looks like a pinch hitter. We'll let you know who it is. Yeah, looks like Zach Nagalski. Looked like they were making a change, but looks like a runner. It looks like Garcia will run for Nixon. And runner goes. Pitch is swung on and missed. And Garcia will steal it. So credit Garcia with a stolen base. He is in scoring position here with 2 outs. Good move by the Aviators. Garcia can score easily on a base hit. A lot of speed on this club. No balls and a strike now to Nagalski out of Wisconsin, Milwaukee. And the 0-1. That is skied. Will the ballpark hold it? Back goes the... That is gone. Johnson runs out of room, and Nagalski, a 2-run homer here in the bottom of the 5th. Aviators now lead it 5-3. So a home run for Nagalski, his first of the season. And just like that, Aviators go ahead 5-3. Here is Jake Pasau out of Milwaukee Tech. And a pitch high and in. Ball 1. 3 runs across here in the bottom of the 5th for the Aviators. They lead it now 5-3. Started the inning trailing by 1, 3-2. And they have erupted with 2 outs. That is driven to left. That's going to get over the head of Johnson. That'll one-hop the wall. That will be into second base with a stand-up double. So that is Pasau's second base hit of the ball game. That will be a double here with 2 outs. All the damage has been done by the Aviators with 2 outs. That'll bring up Byron Smith. Catcher Fiacchio out to talk to him a little bit. Balls have gotten over the left fielder's head pretty easily tonight. Umpire out to break it up. 2 outs now in the inning. 5-3. runner at second base. Smith 1 for 2 tonight, singled and scored in the second, struck out in the fourth. He is hitting .261 on the season. He's driven in 3. First pitch to the San Diego native is in the dirt. Ball 1. No activity yet in the A's bullpen. And the pitch, that is smoked down the left field line, just out of reach of Jansen. That will score another run. So that ball was right down the line. Jansen stretched as far as he could, couldn't get a glove on it. And that will be Smith's second base hit and an RBI here in the ball game. Smith with 2 hits on the game. Here is Campbell Quirk, another run scored. That makes it 6-3. Aviators were in the bottom of the 5th. Aviators trying to salvage 2 out of 3 against the Athletics. Aviators came from behind in game 1. They were down by 5, come back to win that one, and lost game 2 last night 10-5. Really wasn't that close. They lead 6-3 tonight. 7 hits, 6 runs. Oh, okay. Looks like some action now in the A's bullpen. First pitch to Campbell Quirk, high and away. Looks like Brock Noten out of Rogers State will be loosening. One 1-0 to Quirk out of Monmouth. 1 hit on the season, and that is sprayed foul just out of our reach. One ball and 1 strike, 2 outs. All the damage has been done with 2 outs. 4 runs across. That is low. 2 balls and a strike. Base hits by Smith, Pasau, home run by Nagalski. Nixon with a base knock and a double by Gutierrez. That'll help that team batting average a little bit. That is swung on and foul. That got a piece of somebody. Umpire or the catcher. 2 balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at first. Bottom of 5. Aviators hitting .196 as a team. Got to think it might go up after today. Time is called. Quirk going to make him start over. And a 2-2. That's in the dirt. Good plate discipline there by Campbell Quirk. 3-2. And a 3-2. The runner goes. Foul back. Aviators with the day off tomorrow. Get healed up, both physically and mentally. 2 out of conference with Oklahoma City, then 3 conference games with Great Bend right here at Vulcan Field. No excuse for missing any baseball next week. We'll have them all for you. Here's the 3-2. Swung on and missed. Kind of a half swing there. And that'll do it for Quirk. Second strikeout of the ball game. And we've played 5 in Haysville. Aviators get 4. They lead at 6-3. We'll be right back.
things you want. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease. Why wait for a killer TV or audio system?
I don't wanna wait.
Why wait for efficient new kitchen and laundry appliances? Why wait for furniture with style or a comfortable new mattress? Get it now. Why wait for an awesome new computer? Get the leading brands, the latest styles, and the hottest features, all with flexible payments you can afford. No credit needed, no hassles, and delivery is included. Everyone is approved. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease.
I don't wanna wait anymore.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find miles of lighted hike and bike trails that take you through beautiful neighborhoods and parks. Visit our activity center and see what you've been missing.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And welcome back. We go to the top of the sixth. Aviators get 4 in the bottom of the fifth. They lead it 6-3. It'll be 5, 6, and 7 for the Athletics. Cruz, Johnson, and Nanny scheduled. Copland out for inning number 6. 86 total pitches.
Baseman number 7, Jake Cruz.
Got to think that the innings might be numbered for Copland. We'll just wait and see. Here is Jake Cruz out of Delta College. First pitch to him is in there for a call strike. Good off-speed pitch from Copland. Copland had a nice rest in the bottom of the fifth while the Aviators were scoring 4 runs, so that had to help a little bit. That is in the dirt, 1-1. Cruz 0 for 2 on the night. Couple of hits on the season. He's hitting .286. Ball and a strike to the first baseman. And that missed inside, 2-1. Sun beginning to set here in Haysville. The wind appears to be freshening again, as evidenced by all the stuff blowing off my table. And that is low, 3-1. Gotta think, 3-run lead, young man, fill it up. Here it is. That is bounced to the right side. That'll get through the hole for a base hit. Gutierrez laid out for it, unable to come up with anything, and that'll be a leadoff base hit for Cruz. A's trail 6-3. That's good news for them. Here is Dylan Johnson out of Fresno State. 1 for 2 today. Big triple and run scored in the fourth. Steps in from the left side and takes a strike at the knees. No balls and a strike. Johnson hitting .167 on the season. And the 0-1. That is low. Count even, 1-1. It's pitch number 92 for Copland. 52 strikes, 41 balls. That is not to his usual standard, I will tell you that. That is 1-1. That's low. Definitely want to keep the ball down with the wind blowing out like it is. Looks like we're going to request a new baseball. Two balls and a strike. Garcia comes in to play third base for the Aviators after running for Nixon. And the pitch. That is high and away, 3-1. Smith out to talk to him. Austin Smith loosening in the bullpen area, not throwing, but you got to wonder if just how long that Coach Spongeberg will go with Copland. Copland has always been a very reliable pitcher for the Aviators. This is year number 2 for him. 3-1, runner at first, runner goes, and that's low. So a base hit and a walk, and a tying run comes to the plate. Here's Dalen Nanny out of Arizona Western. He's hit by pitch last time. He's 0 for 1. Popped up to the third baseman last time up.
Now checking into the game, batting, number 3, Blake Schinkel.
Looks like it'll be Blake Schinkel. Will hit for Nanny. He is out of KU. Looks like a meeting on the mound with Coach Spongeberg. Got to wonder if out there to waste a little time. Looks like Austin Smith out of Southwestern getting loose in the Aviator bullpen. Both coaches meeting with their players. Meetings are over now. Next time we have a break, we'll have a little This Day in Baseball History. See what was happening in Major League Baseball history on June the 10th. We'll come up with something to tell you. First and second, nobody out. Jake Cruz led it off with a base hit. Dylan Johnson. And looks like Schinkel squares to bunt, takes a pitch low, ball 1. Schinkel 1 hit on the season, hitting 167. Squares to bunt again, and he takes a ball. Looks like the Athletics trying to give us an out right here, and we're going to fight with them. 3 runs, 6 hits for the Athletics, 6 runs, 7 hits for the Aviators. Squares again, and that's in the dirt. And Smith has him picked off, throws behind him, and the throw goes into center field, and a run will score. So Cruz was picked off at second. And the throw goes into center field. He'll come around to score. Aviators now lead 6-4. Can't say that Dodge City really earned that one. Johnson stayed at first base, trying to find out why. That is in there for a strike. Schinkel was headed down to first base, and he'll be called back. 3 balls and a strike. Three-one, runner goes. That is a strike. Throw down to second. Not in time. And Johnson will steal it. Score now 6-4. Aviators with a 2-run lead. Athletics with a runner at second base. Still no outs here in the top of the 6th. Sun setting here in Haysville. Lights yet to take over. That is low and away. Ball 4. Pretty good pitch there by Copland. Not exactly sure where that one was. It looked like right at knee high. Must have been outside. Nonetheless, second walk of the inning issued by Copland. You got to wonder just how much longer we're going to go with him. Here is Isaiah Haddad. 1 for 2 today. He's out of Fresno. Redshirt freshman. Still nobody out. Haddad singled last time, drove in a run. Shows bunt, and one of the worst bunts I've seen in a long time. Strike one. When you're asked to sacrifice, you square up, catch the ball with the bat, run down, take your out, and go back. And that's how it works. Another attempt at a bunt. How does a man get to this level of baseball and not know how to bunt? I will not understand. Oh, no balls and 2 strikes, and we'll take it. Don't get me started on bunting. I'll go forever. We don't have that kind of time. 0-2. Shows bunt, fouls it back, and that'll be out number 2, or out number 1. That was what you would call a non-productive out. That'll bring up Kyle Cullen. 1 for 1 tonight, a double and a run scored. Cullen, the center fielder out of Stephen F. Austin. Not sure whether anybody's going to turn the lights on. Its sun is below the horizon. I couldn't see when it was daylight, so that is first pitch swinging. That is to the second baseman, over to first for 1, and that'll do it. Ball was not hit sharply enough to turn 2. Was a productive out for Cullen. All the runners moved up 90 feet, 2 outs. Looks like we're going to have a meeting. Coach Spongeberg to the mound. Looks like we're going to make a change. While we're not doing nothing, if I can get the book out and it won't blow away on me. Yeah, there went my bookmark. That's all right. There's more where that came from. Do a little baseball history here. Let's see what we can come up with. Well, this will be a good one for all the Husker faithful, for all the Husker faithful that may be listening in this day in baseball history. June the 10th, 2000, the Angels' Darren Erstad collects his 100th hit in his 61st game of the season, making him the fastest to reach 100 hits since Washington's Henny Manish in 1934. So that's pretty good company there. Darren Erstad collects his 100th hit on this day, June the 10th. In the year 2000 in game number 61. So Darren Erstad, the Husker manager. So that's a little baseball history for you. Somebody finally told him to turn the lights on, which is good. Thought maybe we didn't pay the bill or something. It's going to be Austin Smith taking over. He is a right-hander out of Southwestern. It's 6 innings of work so far this season. He's given up 8 hits, 5 runs, 2 earned, a couple of walks, and 13 strikeouts. We just need 1 strikeout right now, and we'll take it. So Copland goes 5 2/3. Can't close the book on him yet. Those 2 runners at second and third are his responsibility. So Smith will come in the 6th inning. First pitch swinging, shatters his bat. Back to Smith. He flips to first base, and that'll do it. So Dodge City will lose a couple. And that'll do it for the A's. They get 1 here in the top of the 6th. We played 5.5. Aviators 6 and A's 4. We'll be right back.
Are you ready?
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find award-winning schools for students of all ages. in a family-friendly community. Waiting here for you.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And welcome back. Go to the bottom half of the sixth. New arm for the Athletics. Looks like Brock Noten will take over. He's a right-hander out of Rogers State. Nine, 1, and 2 for the Aviators. It will be Omahan, Gutierrez, and McCarty scheduled here in the sixth. Aviators lead at 6-4. First pitch swinging is foul straight back. Aviators have been a little more anxious at the plate, and that is a good thing. And the second pitch is wide, ball one. One ball and one strike, one out. A's get one in the top of the sixth. Fooled on the pitch, swung through it and missed. Strike two. Omahan 0 for 2 out of the University of San Diego. Struck out in the second, bounced out in the fourth. One ball, two strikes. Omahan hitting in the 9 spot. That is popped foul down the left side. Cruz giving chase, lays out, unable to hold on. Good hustle by Cruz. A little slow to get up over there. A lot of room over there in foul ground. A lot of room to cover. It's been evident on a couple of pickoffs that have gotten away from Athletics pitchers, and they rolled for a long way. Keep that in mind. And the 1-2 is swung through and missed, and Omahan will go down for the second time today. One out in the inning. The top of the order now here is Shea Gutierrez. A little bit of chipping going back and forth between both clubs. Here is Shea Gutierrez. Doubled and scored last inning. Takes an off-speed pitch in there for a strike. 2 for 3 today. Batting average up to 269 now. Good fastball, and he's all over it. Fouled it back. 1 ball and 1 strike. Actually 0-2 to Gutierrez. And the pitch. That is down the third base line. Fair ball. Just over the bag, just over the outstretch of Jansen. He laid out for that one. You can see exactly where he laid out. And that is just over the bag, and that'll be the second double of the game for Gutierrez. 1 out. Aviators have a runner in scoring position. Here is Garrett McCarthy. Hitless today, did reach on an error in the first. Bounced out in the second. One out runner at second base. Here's Garrett McCarthy, the center fielder today. Off-speed pitch is low and away, ball one. No balls and a strike. Fiacchio out to have a word with Noten. And the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Good hack at it. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and one now to McCarthy. That is to the shortstop. Haddad up with it over to first in time. Gutierrez will move over to third base with 2 outs. McCarthy has squared up the ball pretty well this game. Nothing to show for it. Here is Carter Cross. Noten worked 30 innings this last spring and gave up 30 hits. 19 strikeouts, 6 walks, ERA of 4.11. So he is hittable. Off-speed pitch to Cross in there for strike 1. Cross 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch. Gutierrez at third base. Good fastball there from Noten. Pretty good velocity. That catches the outside corner, 0-2. Cross hitting .370. 10 for 27. And the 0-2 from Noten. Off-speed pitch is wide, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Aviators threatening. That's in the dirt. Fiacchio scooped that one out of the dirt. Possibly saved a run right there. Aviators got 2 in the second, 4 in the fifth. They lead it 6-4. 2-2 in the dirt. Snap throw down. That hits Gutierrez and squirts away, and he will score. So another unforced error. And the Aviators lead it now 7-4, thanks to a few miscues by the Athletics. So the Aviators will take it. Looks like he had Gutierrez hung out a little bit, but the throw was into the runner. That swung on a drill to right center. Nanny going back and to his right and makes a good catch over the shoulder on the run, and that'll do it. Actually, that was Schenkel out there, and that will do it for the Aviators, but they get 1. We've played 6. They lead at 7-4. We'll be right back.
Great things are happening in Haysville, a beautiful new activity center near Riggs Park to get in shape and have fun. A nationally recognized school system with new state-of-the-art facilities, great people, great neighborhoods, a great place to grow a family. So say hello to Haysville.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And welcome back. We go to the top half of the 7th. Austin Smith out for inning number 2. He took over for Taylor Copland. Copland stands to win it if things stay the same. That'll get him to 1-1. Aviators lead at 7-4. 2, 3, and 4 scheduled for Dodge City. Be Holler, Van Cleve, and Fiacchio. And the first pitch is popped foul. Holler out of Cal State East Bay. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch. Steps in from the right side. Still looking for his first base hit of the season. That is popped foul. And he's in the hole 0-2. Smith with a little bit more velocity than Copland, so there's some adjustments to be made. Both those times he was way behind. And the 0-2, that is bounced foul. With a 3-run lead, you expect a pitcher just to go out there and challenge hitters, not try to get too cute with things. And the 0-2. That is bounced to the left side. And that'll get under the glove of Garcia. He had to come and get it on the short hop. We'll wait and see how they're going to score it. Thinking that will go as an error. That was right at him. Not hit that sharply. So Holler will be aboard. That is scored a error. Here is Connor Van Cleve. 1 for 3 tonight. He's out of KU. Designated hitter. And the pitch. That is high and away, ball 1. Well, that's exactly what you want Smith to do. Get him to hit it on the ground. You just got to make the plays. That's something that coaches were talking about after last night's game, was making the routine plays. We are going to give Dodge City at least 4 outs this inning, looks like, and that is swung through and missed, and that's something you can't do with a club like Dodge City or anybody in the Jayhawk League. 1-1 now to the designated hitter Van Cleve. He has absolutely annihilated Aviator pitch in 5 hits in the series. Throw over, and Holler's back in there. And the runner goes. Good jump by the runner. Throw down. That is in time. And Smith put it right on the dot. Got there just the same time the runner did. And Holler is erased. That will be a 1-4 caught stealing. 1 out. And he did get a pretty good jump. Holler did. He got a couple of steps. But Smith made up for it by throwing a strike down to second base. And that is out number 1. That is inside, I guess. 2-2 now. Two balls, 2 strikes. And 1 out. That is swung on and missed. And that'll do it for Van Cleve. That's only 2 outs, brothers. Stay out there one more time. Everybody was heading in. I mean, yeah, the scoreboard did say 2 outs, but that's been right about twice this season. So really need to have more awareness than that. Now 2 outs in the inning. Here's Fiacchio. 0 for 3 today out of Pepperdine. He's had a good series, 3 hits. Doing the catching tonight. Off-speed pitch is in there for a strike. 0-2 now to the catcher. Smith trying to get the athletics in order. Here it is, swung on and missed, and he'll do just that. So we played 6.5. Aviators lead at 7-4. We'll be right back.
Our fans, it's time for that seventh inning.
It's summer in Haysville, with families enjoying our hometown market, plenty of summer activities, and celebrations to last a lifetime. Join us for summertime fun.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Wait for the things you want. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease. Why wait for a killer TV or audio system?
I don't wanna wait.
Why wait for efficient new kitchen and laundry appliances? Why wait for furniture with style or a comfortable new mattress? Get it now. Why wait for an awesome new computer? Get the leading brands, the latest styles, and the hottest features, all with
In Haysville on July 4th. We will be in the parking area of the Learning Center at 150 Stewart Avenue. Great cars, food trucks, and an opportunity to
And welcome back. Go to the bottom of the 7th. Aviators lead at 7-4. They get a run in the 6th. New pitcher on the mound for the Athletics. Looks like it'll be Robert Gonzalez, a left-hander out of Arizona Western. Last spring, 25 appearances. He was 7-0, 38 innings of work, gave up 33 hits and 13 runs. He will come in and face 4, 5, and 6 for the Aviators. And the first pitch to Garcia in there for a strike. And another fastball, 0-2 now to Garcia. Garcia out of LaSalle. And that is in there for a call strike. Garcia is down without ever swinging the bat, so that'll be out number 1. That'll bring up Zach Nagalski. Gonzalez had a very good ERA, 2.37 last spring, 48 strikeouts and only 8 walks, so Aviators better be swinging. That is in the dirt, 0-1 to Nagalski. 1 for 2 today, big home run in the 5th. Part of that 4-run 5th inning for the Aviators. And that's high and away, 2-0. And the 2-0. Swung on and missed. Good fastball from Gonzalez. Two one now. That is in there for a call strike. 2-2 now. Gonzalez is a very fast worker. In fact, he started pitching before "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" was done being sung. That is swung on and missed, and 2 quick strikeouts for Gonzalez. Aviators lead it by 3. Here is Jake Pasau. A single and a double, a couple of runs scored. Pasau out of Milwaukee Tech. And he takes a strike. Gonzalez will pound the zone. And the 0-1. Swung on and missed. No balls and 2 strikes. And here's the 0-2. Just missed outside 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Swung on and missed, and that'll do it. And the Aviators go in order. We played 7 from Haysville. They lead at 7-4. We'll be right back.
Flexible payments you can afford. No credit needed, no hassles, and delivery is included. Everyone is approved. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease.
I don't wanna wait anymore.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find miles of lighted hike and bike trails that take you through beautiful neighborhoods and parks. Visit our activity center and see what you've been missing.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Are you ready?
And welcome back, go to the top of the 8th. Dodge City down to their final 6 outs. Austin Smith out for inning number 3. He came in the 6th and got the last out of the inning. Got the Athletics in order in the 7th. It'll be 5, 6, and 7. First pitch to Cruz is a ball, high and away. Cruz out of Delta College. He is 1 for 3 tonight and a run scored. And he swings through the second one, 1-1. Good fastball there from Austin Smith. And that is in there at the knees. Good location from Austin Smith, 1-2. 12 strikes, 3 balls so far for Smith. Very, very effective. 1-2 now to Cruz. Swung on and missed, and that'll do it for Jake Cruz. 1 out in the inning. Here is Dylan Johnson. Tripled and scored in the 4th. Walked and stole a base in the 6th. He is 1 for 2 out of Fresno State, and he takes a strike. No balls and a strike, 1 out. We're in the top 8. That is sprayed foul. I guess it's just going to be a matter of wills to see if the Aviators can finish this one off and win 2 of 3 of the series. And the 0-2. Swung on and fouled back. Basically, Smith is just challenging hitters with fastballs. And that's what you do with a 3-run lead. Outfield is deep. Johnson hits from the left side out of Fresno. Off-speed pitch. Just missed. 1-2. One ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swing and a miss. He challenged him with a fastball up around his eyes. And that'll be out number 2. 4th strikeout of the ball game for Smith. Here is Blake Schenkel. Steps in from the right side. He is out of KU. And that'll hit him. Schenkel will be aboard with 2 outs. Here is
Stop number 10, Isaiah Haddad.
here is Isaiah Haddad. 1 for 3, a couple of strikeouts out of Fresno. First pitch swinging and fouls it straight back. Tried to bunt the third strike last inning and fouled it off. He's in the hole 0-1. That is a good fastball on the outside corner, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Runner at first base, 2 outs. Top of 8. Popped up. First baseman Pascal fighting the wind and will make the play right there on the bag, and that'll do it. So Dodge City will strand one. We've played 7.5. Aviators lead at 7-4. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find award-winning schools for students of all ages in a family-friendly community. Waiting here for you.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Great things are happening in Haysville, a beautiful new activity center near Riggs Park to get in shape and have fun. A nationally recognized school system with new state-of-the-art facilities, great people, great neighborhoods, a great place to grow a family. So say hello to Haysville.
Say hello to Haysville.
And we're back, going to the bottom of the 8th. New arm for the A's will be Carlos Arellano out of Arizona Western, a right-hander. 61 innings of work in the spring. First pitch swinging, and that is driven down the line to left field. That'll be in there for a base hit. That'll one-hop the fence. That is Byron Smith. First pitch swinging, and he is in there with a double. That is his third base hit of the ball game, and he is on fire. Arellano has faced 4 hitters already this series, and he walked a couple and struck out a couple. Here is Campbell Quirk. And he takes a pitch high and away. Quirk with a base hit in the 4th. He is 1 for 3. Runner at second base. Swung on a miss. Good fastball from Arellano. And a 1-1. Almost hit him inside. 2 balls and a strike. Aviators trying to get some insurance runs. They lead at 7-4. We are in the bottom of the 8th. Athletics running out of time. And a 2-1. That is in the dirt. 3 balls and a strike. Quirk in a position to look for a spot right here. 3 balls and a strike. Like to get that second hit of the baseball game. And a 3-1. Swung on and missed. Had a good hack at it. Came up empty. 3-2. Here Here are the standings. Liberal is atop the standings. They're 4-1, followed by Hayes 3-1. Dodge City 2-1, Derby 2-2, El Dorado 2-2, and Haysville 1-4. Would make up some ground with a win tonight. Here's a 3-2. That is a strike called at the letters, and that'll be out number 1. So bring up the 9-hole man, Trevor Omahan. 0 for 3 tonight, a couple of strikeouts out of the University of San Diego. 3 hits on the season. Couple of RBIs. You'd like to get another one here. And he's a little behind on that one, 0-1. No balls and a strike. 1 out. Leadoff double by Byron Smith. That is high. 2 balls and a strike. Ariano also a very quick worker. Looks like a warning by the field umpire to the Haysville dugout. Not sure why he hears that, but he does. Ball and a strike. That is in there at the letters. A call strike, 1 and 2. One ball and 2 strikes, 1 out. Smith at second base, led it off with a double. That is popped up. Fiacchio giving chase, fighting the wind, stays with it and makes the play. Throws behind the runner, tries to get Smith, who is off the bag a little bit, but not that far. Good play by Haddad, keeping the baseball in front of him. That's out number 2. Top of the order here. Here is Gutierrez. 7 runs, 9 hits for the Aviators. 4 runs, 6 hits for the Athletics. 3 hits on the day for Gutierrez. A couple of doubles, couple of runs scored. RBI. 2 outs. Here's the first pitch. Swung on, and that is a foul ball. Smith will have to retreat to second base. I didn't hear anything. Neither did the guys in the truck, but I guess the umpire heard something. No balls and a strike. Ariano trying to leave that leadoff double at second base. And the 0-1, that is skied to left field. Left fielder coming in and will make the call and drop it. So Gutierrez will be at second base, running hard all the way. That will be an error. The error bug has bitten the Athletics. Haddad called that ball a little early, and Johnson came in later and made the call, but unable to come up with it. So that will be a RBI for Gutierrez. Smith will score. Aviators now lead at 10-4. Here is Garrett McCarthy. Hitless tonight. And a pitch. That is a strike at the letters. 1 ball and 1 strike. McCarthy beside himself. One now, 2 outs. Aviators get an insurance run. They now lead at 8-4. Checked his swing. Appealed to the second base umpire. He said he didn't go. 2 balls and a strike. McCarthy out in center field tonight. 2 hits on the season. 2 balls and a strike. That swung on and missed and fouled back. 2-2. Couldn't really hear anything, and we had some motorcycle races going on in the background. A lot going on in Haysville this time of night. Here's the 2-2. 2 outs. Gutierrez down at second, running hard on that pop-up. That's in the dirt. That hit about 6 feet in front of the plate. And Gutierrez down to third on the wild pitch. Not exactly the best game defensively that I've seen the Athletics play. The board says 7 errors, but my computer says 4. I think 4 is a more accurate account. 3-2 is driven to left field, and Johnson comes up with it on the run and rolls and holds on, and that'll end the Aviators' threat in the bottom of the 8th. We've played 8. Aviators 8, and the Athletics 4. We'll be right back.
It's summer in Haysville, with families enjoying our hometown market, plenty of summer activities, and celebrations to last a lifetime. Join us for summertime fun.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And we're back. We go to the top of the 9th. Last chance for the Athletics. They trail the Aviators 8-4. It'll be a new pitcher for the Aviators. Aviators have called upon Kyle John out of Texas State to come in and try to shut down the Athletics. 3 innings of work for Kyle John. He's given up 2 hits and 5 strikeouts. It'll be 9-1-2 for the Athletics. Here is Kyle Cullen out of Stephen F. Austin. First pitch swinging, and that is fouled back. Cullen 1 for 2 today, a double and a walk and a ground out. Wind is freshening. Off-speed pitch is low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Aviators have tomorrow off, and that is high and away. 2 balls and 1 strike. Aviators tomorrow off. They will have a couple of non-conference games against Oklahoma City on Tuesday and Wednesday, and then 3 beginning on Thursday with Great Bend. Here's the 2-1. That is sprayed down the left field line, foul. 2-2 now. Two balls, two strikes, nobody out. Top of 9. Aviators lead at 8-4. That is driven to center field. Looks like McCarthy coming in and will haul it in. Good jump on it by McCarthy. He covers a lot of ground out there, and that'll be out number 1. Top of the order here is Owen Jansen. Looks like David Gonzalez will hit. He will hit for Jansen. He'll step in from the right side. Gonzalez out of CD's University. And it hit him. So Gonzalez will be down at first base with a hit by pitch, with 1 out here in the top of the 9th. Here is Adam Holler. Actually, let's see who is up now. Looks like Kainalu Patoy. Patoy will hit for Holler here in the 9th. He is out of Southeastern. Steps in from the left side. Trying to get as many left-handers in there as possible. 1 out. Aviators lead at 8-4. They get an insurance run in the bottom of the 8th. Patoy first pitch swinging and swings through at strike 1. Four runs, 6 hits for the A's. 8 runs, 10 hits, a couple of errors for the Aviators. Shows bunt. That gets it down. Garcia up with it over to first. Not in time. Good bunt there by Patoy. Good play by Garcia. Fielded it barehanded and threw all in the same motion. And that'll be a base hit for Patoy. Runners at first and second now. 1 out. Here comes Connor Van Cleve. 1 for 4 tonight. Couple of strikeouts. Singled in the first and stole a base. And that's been very quiet since then. And the pitch. That is driven deep, but that's not going to be deep enough. McCarthy making the play and the call. And the throw is back into second base. 2 outs now in the inning. McCarthy put a charge into it, just got under it. And that'll be out number 8, too. So Gonzalez down to third. First and third now. 2 outs. Looks like Sean Noel will hit for Faekio. Athletics emptying their bench. 2 outs. First pitch to Noel is in the dirt. Noel out of North Dakota State University. Listed as a catcher. Looks like they have 3 catchers on their roster. Kyle John trying to close it out. That is slapped to right field. Right fielder coming hard, lays out, unable to catch it. Nogowski running hard, came up short. 1 run will score. And Patoy down to third. And Noel reaches on a base hit. 8-5 now. So the tying run now at the plate. Here is Jake Cruz. that is high. Tried to check his swing. Folks, I can't make this up. They are going to appeal to the second base umpire, and he said he went. We'll take it. 0-1. Jake Cruz out of Delta College, left-handed hitter. That's low. Cruz 1 for 4, singled and scored a run in the 6th. Smith trying to finish him off. 2 outs. 1-1. And the pitch, that is off his foot. Strike 2. Athletics now down to their final strike. It'll be up to Cruz to keep things going. If he's able to reach, it will be it'll be Dylan Johnson. One ball, 2 strikes. Here it is. Swung on and missed, and that'll do it. Aviators will get the victory. Here are your totals. For the Athletics, 5 runs, 8 hits, 4 errors. For the Aviators, 8 runs, 10 hits, and 2 errors. Winning pitcher will be Copland. He will go to 1-1. The loss will go to Villegas. Haysville will go to 2-4 on the season. Dodge City 2-2. Next home game will be Tuesday night. We'll have it for you 7 o'clock. For Chris Worrell, I'm Todd Hook saying so long for now. We will see you next time.
Why wait for the things you want? Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease. Why wait for a killer TV or audio system?
I don't wanna wait.
Why wait for efficient new kitchen and laundry appliances? Why wait for furniture with style or a comfortable new mattress? Get it now. Why wait for an awesome new computer? Get the leading brands, the latest styles, and the hottest features, all with flexible payments you can afford. No credit needed, no hassles, and delivery is included. Everyone is approved. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease.
I don't wanna wait anymore.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find miles of lighted hike and bike trails that take you through beautiful neighborhoods and parks. Visit our activity center and see what you've been missing.
Say hello to Haysville now.